Hi everyone, we're going to graph the curve whose parametric equations are given by hand, and then we're going to show its orientation. And the first thing we're going to do is find the rectangular equation of the curve. It's a lot easier to graph that way. The ones we did before, we kind of just plotted points, but it's going to get to the point where you just want to be able to graph based on the rectangular equation of the curve. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my y here and solve for t. So t equals y minus 1, and substitute my t into the t squared here. So we're going to get x equals 3 times y minus 1 squared. And that's basically all you need to know. You know that this is an equation that's going to, a graph that's going to open to the left. It's a parabola, or to the right. It's a parabola where the vertex is at 0, 1. And basically, I'm going to try to graph it based off that. You're welcome to, so it's 0, 1. And then you're welcome to plug in some points and try to find the, it goes down 1, 1. Basically, something like this. All right. Basically, if you want to plug in some t values, so like if you want to plug in 1 for t, you'll get x is 3, and you plug in 1 here and you get 2. So 3 would go to 2, which is what I have right here. Kind of matched it up. All right, so basically we need to look at the orientation. The orientation is going to go from when t is below the graph, it's going this way. So the way the graph goes is this way. The curve goes this way based on going from negative infinity to infinity. So basically what you're doing is you're plugging in values in here, like -1, -2, 0, 1, and 2, and you get the orientation of the curve. And when you plug those in, see, you'll get this orientation of the curve here. All right, the next one is this one here. It's basically x is already solved for us. So I'm going to go ahead and substitute. Oh, this is t, sorry. I do that all the time. So basically I have to solve for t. And when I solve for t here, I'm going to get x plus 4 over 2 equals t. And I'm going to substitute it in here. So what I get is y equals 4 times x plus 4 over 2 squared t, or just, that's t, this is your t. And when I simplify that, I get y equals x squared plus 4x plus 4 over 4 times 4. And what happens is these 4's cancel. So you get y equals x plus 4 squared. And I wrote this part wrong. So this, if you square that, that's going to be 8x plus 16. Sorry. All right. So basically, this is a parabola. We're doing all real numbers here. And so it's going to be, the center is going to be -4, or the vertex is -4, 0. So I'm going to put that -4, 0. There's your vertex. And you can plug in some more points here if you want. And what we'll get is, what is -2 going to go to? -2 is going to go to here, about 4. go over here, over 2. So it's something like this. Not a very good drawing, but something like that. Now what we have to look at is the orientation. So we're looking as t when you're plugging in values for t. So if you plug in -1, or say like -2, we're going to get x is, so I'm going to plug in -2 here. So -2 for x will be -8 for x. -2 here is going to be 4 times 4 is 16. It's kind of hard to graph, but the more you go from -infinity to infinity, the orientation is going to go all the way. It's going to go down here and then move back up here along the curve. And we're starting from -infinity to infinity. Okay? Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.